best Carnival experience is coming your way from December 15, 2023 to January 2nd, 2024. Mark your calendars, save the dates, and start making plans for the ultimate celebration of pure Caribbean vibes. Follow our social media at SKN Carnival or our website at skncarnival.com to keep updated.
All my ladies, wind to the left, sway to the right, drop it down low and take it back high. No, I don't need introduction. Follow my simple instruction. Wind to the left, sway to the right, drop it down low and take it back high. No, I don't need introduction. Follow my simple instruction. Wind to the left, sway to the right, drop it down low and take it back high. No, I don't need introduction. Follow my simple instruction. Wind to the left, sway to the right, drop it down low and take it back high. No, I don't need introduction. Follow my simple instruction. Wind to the left, sway to the right, drop it down low and take it back high. No, I don't need introduction. Follow my simple instruction. Wind to the left, sway to the right, drop it down low and take it back high. No, I don't need introduction. Follow my simple instruction. Wind to the left, sway to the right, drop it down low and take it back high. No, I don't need introduction. Follow my simple instruction. No, I don't need introduction. Follow my simple instruction. No, I don't need introduction. Follow my simple instruction.
I'm not the singer, you're the singer. Let me hear. I can do that too. Hey, good morning, man. Good morning.
It's what? I'm not accustomed to being here in the morning.
I know.
What's going on here today?
You entertain us. I don't know how you guys do it, man. You guys like in vampire mode or something.
No, we work late and sleep early. I don't know what that means,
but that. You work late. Hey, good morning, whoever you are, man. Welcome to Sugar Fix. I think this is our first episode.
Yeah?
Actually, this is the second one.
The second one?
We had a special one before.
Yes, yes.
So
yes, you're right.
I'm here again. We're just gonna kind of bring you up to date because we're getting ready to, punch. The Independence celebrations are gonna be, getting ready to warm down tomorrow night, and our office is assisting with the the concert tomorrow night as well. That's the National Carnival office.
Right.
But today, I mean, as I'm all in with my crew.
The Sugar Mass 52, right here on the Liza Radio too.
Absolutely. So, well, let me just provide some information to the general public, at least for upcoming activities. As you know, we had our sponsors cocktail on the 6th of September this year.
Right.
And we, are thankful that so many of our sponsors choose to come out and celebrate with us. As you saw in the news yesterday, Republic Bank has re-upped their sponsorship, and not only re-upped their sponsorship, but re-upped the amount as well.
Yeah.
They've doubled the amount for the Miss Teen St. Kitts Nevis, and it's, as you notice, there's a change in the name as well. It's not the Talented Teen Pageant anymore. It's the Miss Teen St. Kitts Nevis.
It's a federation thing now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it's always been, but I think for somewhere along the line it wasn't recognized. So we want to say special thanks to our sponsors. We have one new sponsor that has come on board so far this year, and we'll make sure that you guys know.
So we know for a fact Talented Teen Show will be successful. We got sponsors on board already.
Yes.
So we
yes.
should, okay.
And
I'm not saying that not for the others, but we just sharing information.
Yes,
now.
and we're getting ready to announce the contestants. The registration period is closed, so this year we're hoping to have a record amount of high schools take part. Not only the public schools, but also private schools as well. October kicks off our training workshops. So we have a Calypso workshop for 2 days from the 8th and the 9th. The 10th and the 11th. The 8th and the 9th is the Calypso workshop. And I know Calypsonians have been kind of sketchy as to whether they can come to the workshop or not. We'll release the schedule, but the Calypsonians have 2 hours on the first day of the workshop.
Okay.
So
they can attend.
Of course, we're gonna have the Calypsonians and the judges in the workshop for the first 2 hours.
Okay.
After that, we'll dismiss them, send them on
okay.
What do they call it?
I don't know. You know what? I'm hoping you were telling me.
We'll send them on lunch break.
Okay.
No,
I like that.
So that's the Calypso, the 8th and the 9th, the 10th and the 11th. We have the Soca workshop. And the same thing applies where the soca artists can come in for the first 2 hours on that first day, on day one, which is on the 10th. We take a break for the 12th and the 13th, and we're still kind of working on it. Then we do Pan on the Saturday and the Sunday.
Now, what's the purpose of all these workshops?
To train the, it's adjudication workshop,
Okay.
but we're also involving the artists who are taking part in these specific competitions, Panorama, Soca, and Calypso, so that they can get an idea as to,
logistics behind the scenes.
Yeah, and what the judges are looking for. I mean, everybody sees the criteria, but sometimes the fine points of the criteria doesn't,
Get overlooked, yeah.
Correct.
I got you.
So our National Carnival... Miss St. Kitts Nevis National Carnival Queen contestants, they continue to do their developmental sessions, and so they're preparing. We're not going to be in a rush like we were in some other years. We wanted to make sure that so we've had our contestants since July.
Right.
And they've been training. They train for the entire month of August, and they continue to train. I know I did say that we will reveal the Miss Talented Teen St. Kitts and Nevis later this month. Of course, we're going to have another opportunity, the Sashing of the Queen ambassadors as well. And that sashing, of course, will come with their sponsors as well. And we have some of their sponsors engaged already. This year, we're, of course, going to ramp up our marketing activity, not only locally, but also regionally and internationally as well. So we've engaged a number of international influencers through the Tourism Authority, and Janet Boyd's been doing a great job. There last year, of course, she didn't do as much as, because of the lateness of everything last year, due to no fault of ours. But we're ramping up definitely, and we've engaged a number of international influencers, such as Pageant Tube, Trini Jungle Juice. They will be here covering Sugar Mass, and of course we expect to see the launch of Carnival troops this month to build the momentum.
Well, you said that so casually. Those are two names that are synonymous with Carnival. You know that, right?
Yes, of course.
Yeah,
of
right?
course.
So, I'm just saying, you might know it, but you gotta let the people know what's going on. You said that so casually. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, we dig deep into social media here in St. Kitts. So if you don't know these two, something. Something is right with you.
Well, you know that we're on the right track in terms of
absolutely. And we've been getting a lot of other requests. We got a request from St. Vincent, but of course, we have to make sure that we, check to see who is who and what they have to offer and whether or not they have legitimate people who are following them, because it's easy these days to easy these days to do all kinds of stuff to get fans on your page.
Make the numbers look good. But does it reflect? There's a whole different story.
I know. So all of our registration are closed. We had a contest, of course, for the first Calypso release, but part of the what should I say? The policy governing that includes the fact that you have to participate in the Calypso competition. So you have to at least sing in the eliminations. So the winner will not be known until that first week in December. I mean, we didn't just want to give it to anybody who, just decide to do a song.
Right.
We wanted that person to be in the competition as well.
Legitimate.
Correct. So you have to be. It's a $500 amount.
Well, why so late to make the announcement now in terms of who that individual is?
Because they have to actually sing in the eliminations. The eliminations is the 2nd and the 3rd of December.
Okay. So whoever that person is, okay, I get you now. I did the maths.
I don't know nothing about maths, you know what I mean?
I did the
That
maths.
was my worst subject in school. But anyway.
No, but I see what you're saying though. So whoever that individual is will be the person to, once he released or she released early enough.
Well, whoever the person that actually covers all the criteria, that person would be the winner.
Gotcha.
So the person who released first may not necessarily be the winner if they don't sing in the competition. You have to sing in at least one stage of the competition. So the eliminations. Once you sing in the eliminations, whether you make it to the semis or the finals.
That's what I'm saying. So whoever that individual, he or she,
yes,
will be that winner. Okay, yeah.
And so Soca Monarch is also closed. Actually, for Calypso, we're having our second meeting with the Calypsonians tomorrow. And
wait, you just said Soca and then with Calypso.
I went back to Calypso.
Oh, okay.
So this meeting tomorrow is for Calypsonians. It's at 1:30. and it's downstairs of the Carnival office.
Can
That's
you share
where
the purpose
game
of this
room.
meeting now?
Where we've basically, at the last meeting that was held a couple of weeks ago, we went over the policy document with the Calypsonians, and so we now have a final document that they can have and they can sign off on it.
Right. Okay.
So prior to that, we also met with the two Calypso tent leaders, Legends and Proud Sounds. So we've met with them as well. Our street activities committee meeting. There's a Soca Monarch meeting that's coming up as well, and we'll be able to provide you that information. Just keep listening and following ZIZ, following the Carnival page, and you'll get the information on that meeting as well.
Okay.
Panorama is in flow, and these guys are doing a lot of work. Actually sat in on one of their committee meetings recently, and there's a lot of work that's going to be done. Children's Carnival this year is going to be bigger and better. It's going to be organized by the Ministry of Youth.
Okay.
And I've seen the designs. As a matter of fact, because we were so busy today, we had to change up what we were going to do. But on a subsequent Sugar Fix, maybe next week, we'll reveal the designs for the costume for the Children's Carnival.
Nice.
And have a description. And as you know, this is our 40th year of independence. So a lot of what we do on some of our shows are going to deal with that theme. We celebrate, I think we have four countries that we are celebrating 40-year anniversary with as well.
Wow.
Diplomatic relations, so that's going to play a part of everything that we
it'll be
do
huge then.
as well. So yes, we're
okay.
And for the month of September, and I know that I'm going back and forth. If you have any questions, you can.
No, hold on. Now. Remember, we are here to make sure the people who tune it, I didn't tell them already. This morning, I'm going to start the conversation. So I want to make sure they get everything, and then we can always get down into questions and afterwards, right? Provided we have time. But I don't think we have time this one, do we? But I'm glad that we know for a fact. Sponsors are on board for the talented teen. How you put it again? Talented teen St. Kitts Nevis?
Miss Teen St. Kitts Nevis.
Miss Teen St. Kitts Nevis. Thank you for the correction. So we know that sponsor on board for that. We know that the meetings with the Calypsonians and the Soca Monarch competitors
and Panorama as well.
Panorama.
Yes, we've had meetings with the Pan folks as well.
Right. Just doing a quick recap here.
Yes.
Right. So we know that plans are in the making for Children Carnival as well.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, it sounds like it's going to be on a different level this year.
We had a meeting, of course, with the head of the youth department, director of youth, I think is her title, and we're gonna reveal, as I said, next week. So look out for. We have a nice display of the costumes and. It's gonna be it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. And I hate to say it's gonna be better. But this is Sugar Mass. As you realize that we've started very, very early this year. We knew, of course, that there would be a big focus on our 40th anniversary of independence, and so we wanted to get ahead of that because some of our folks are involved as well. And as I mentioned earlier, our office is assisting with the coordination of the Land of the Free concert tomorrow. I guess people are accustomed to saying Freedom concert, but it's now changed to the Land of the Free concert. So one more thing for our girls, and of course ZIZ was very good in showing a lot of this stuff. That's the Miss St. Kitts Nevis pageant contestants. Most people would have seen them as they celebrated our 40th anniversary of independence with, of course, the entire nation. They were at the Independence Cultural Street Fair. They were at the wreath laying ceremony, the Independence Church service, the Governor General's cocktail. So they've been in the public. People, have already started to pick the numbers. And it's 6 of ambassadors that we have this year as well. And you might have seen them, of course, doing the special independence message as well. So we're going to continue in that trend. We have a record amount of Calypsonians this year, so meaning that we had more than last year. And I think we said 57, but in doing our final analysis, we probably up to 60 or 61.
Okay.
Soca, we were 46, I think we announced a couple weeks ago, but we may be up to at least 48, 49, and people are still coming. Vending it's closed as well.
You're pausing that.
Well, because we still have people coming.
Oh, okay.
I don't know where we're gonna fit them, but so we've had over 170 vendors registered.
Wow.
This year, of course, the vending would be from the not the 2-week period that we allowed last year, but it's gonna be for I think 9 days.
Okay.
Starting on Christmas Eve and going all the way through the 2nd of January.
Right, for last laugh.
Yes.
Right, okay.
And
go ahead, sorry.
No, you go.
No, I was going to jump in, and before you leave, I want to make sure we know, because last year...
I'm okay for now, so you can...
okay, great. So last year, I received a couple calls and questions in terms of where can they sign up their children for the children parade. That information, how would that be disseminated this year?
That of course it would be disseminated on all media.
No, to the schools.
It would also go through the schools as well, because the Ministry of Youth, it's the same Minister of Education. So there is. I mean, form, everything is done. It's ready to go. We're just touching up the last edges on it, and then we'll release that next week. But the physical forms will be sent to the schools. You can also register at the Carnival office and at the Ministry of Youth.
Okay.
As well. So, but we'll dive into that more next week when we outline the costumes. We're going to showcase them, and also. Ensure that, people know exactly how to register. And one other meeting that we've had so far is with our private event promoters, because that's very key to Carnival. The Carnival committee definitely cannot do it alone. And so we're thankful that we have, folks who are coming in. And I know everybody say FET, they want FET. Yes, we're going to have FET. But we have a variety of activities as well. And so if you go to the Carnival page right now, skncarnival.com, you'd see a lot of those, the save the date flyers, because that was a requirement for our private event promoters this year, that we wanted to make sure that they, they gave us a save the date poster. And one of the reasons, of course, for that is that last year, of course, we had 1 million things on the calendar, and some of them, didn't materialize. So we're trying to avoid that this year. We understand, of course, that, things happen, but we're trying to avoid that this year. And we've had a lot of interest. In one of them is the Sandy Point Benevolent Society that they normally have their ball in New York. I think they've had it here once before, and so they're bringing it back to St. Kitts again.
Nice.
This year the huge Inception is coming back.
Okay.
Cooler Fete will be there as well. In a similar to what they did last year, which was the 2 nights, and DJ Terror. I should have never started to call, because I'd never be able to say everybody's name. But to all the private event, promoters out there, we appreciate you coming in. and join in with the carnival, because as I said, we can't do it all.
Folklore. What's going on with folklore?
Oh yeah, the creative economy is tasked with the folklore portion of our carnival. So they, of course, will have individual events that come out, such as the folklore competition. Some of the normal stuff that we'd see. They, of course, are also responsible for the opening of Carnival, like they did last year, and Midnight Escape. So we're collaborating with them as well to ensure that we, up the tempo from last year, because, we had a high tempo last year when we opened the Carnival, you know what? I mean, it was hot. We had people trying to get in, like people going to the ATM this morning, you know what I mean?
So like you're a smart man. You went last night, right?
No, because I keep looking and I can't find what I'm looking for. I don't. I'll figure that out.
Yeah, it's all good.
So but I mean, that's where we are for Sugar Mass right now. Well, I think we think that we're in a very good place as it relates to the organizations and putting things in place and stuff like that. We think that we're at a pretty good place to now let the explosion begin in October. As you know, where our Calypsonians are going to start practicing. Folks are starting to release, mention for new vibes.
Best Life, the track is called Best Life.
Best Life?
Best Life. Right.
Oh, I know. I was a little concerned about I don't know. Maybe it's my radio or my phone or something. I don't know.
Happiness. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Happiness. Yeah.
Happiness.
So we. Yeah.
Okay, what nobody
See, I told you how to start this interview. He's the singer, and you reluctantly started off with a hum, but it's all good. I know you get into it.
No, I mean, so I mean, that's good that these guys are coming out early. Talk
about coming out early. I know there's a cash prize for the Calypsonians. Is there something in place for the soca artists and bands as well, in terms of being compensated for coming out early?
That is something that's under consideration, so I can't divulge too much information on that. Okay. But it would be mostly, if anything, a contribution towards their production. But you have to be released by a certain time. So October 31st is a very important date. October 30th, the 13th and then the 31st. 13th is my birthday, that's why.
Okay, I was just about to ask. I'm here.
You were just about to ask what the significance of the 13th. Right?
Yeah. But happy birthday in advance, bro. Seeing that you mentioned it.
No,
right?
I don't know what happy birthday in advance mean, because you're gonna still tell me again on the day.
Yeah.
So okay.
All right. You know that. So the 31st is the deadline for the soca.
31st is the deadline for soca. And we may push a couple weeks, 1 or 2 weeks in December for our road match contenders.
Still, I mean, we started so early and you're still going down that far?
Well, we don't. I think the first week in November is what we've decided, which would give us almost a month and a half before Juve.
Okay. All right. Not bad. That's still early, right?
I mean, that's pretty good. No, we're not telling them they have to wait. You don't have to wait, because guys are saying that they have songs. I'm like, hey, bring it on.
So they can release it now.
Of course. You can release your song anytime. All you have to do is to, make sure that you know what to do. And as I said, there's a Soca Monarch meeting. There was one last Saturday, and not many guys showed up, which is not good. But we're keeping them informed in the chat. We have a chat, so we're keeping them informed. But we need guys to show up. You need to show up and, tell us how you feel that we can make the show better.
Talk about that. For those who missed the prize money, can we touch base on that? Is there increase in prize money? Soca, Calypso, what's it looking like?
There's an
Road
increase.
match?
There's an increase for soca. So soca Monarch is actually 12,000. Was 12,000. So we've upped that to 20,000.
Oh wow! So it was 12,000. We got to 20,000.
Yes.
Soca Monarch.
Yes.
Okay.
Calypso is already 20,000, and Panorama, we're looking at that as well too. We're looking at, putting in some more money, because we understand that, and some of the guys are telling us, so we're kind of weighing it in the balance. Okay, do we do everything on the back end, or do we do some stuff on the front end? Do we increase the price so that everybody, gets that bump, or we keep the price where it is and say, well, we give you money up front? I think the first option is better to me. I mean, I wanna get the big price at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I mean, and then the publicity out of the big price is definitely better. People are looking at it and saying, well, boy, I want to be part of that.
Yeah, of course.
I'm looking to do some stuff or whatever it is, and that's what we want. We want our we want our guys to start looking outward. Looking outward right now. There's a lot of people are doing stuff, and I see a lot of people getting ahead, and I'm not gonna say that it's easy to do, but it's not as hard as we're making it. So
yeah, I hear, bro. Totally hear you.
But I want to say thanks to all the guys on the Carnival committee, including, of course, our chairperson, Shannon Harley. They're doing a wonderful job. Our minister as well, Mr. Samuel Duggins. I want to say thanks to him for ensuring that, we're viable in every way. And our PS, of course, Valencia Saida. So, I mean, these are folks who are, making it happen. To our volunteers, we have people who are coming in as volunteers already. Our private event promoters, the subcommittee members. I mean, there's just a lot. There's just a lot going on. There's a lot of moving parts. And if you don't get those parts, together, then, the train wrecks. But the only wreck we're going to have this year
is, I'm hoping you're going to say no wreck. The only wreck we're
but this is a good wreck.
What was that?
An explosion.
Of fun and plenty of activities?
Yes,
Okay,
yes. Okay. And as I said, of course, Carnival is from the December 15th to January 2nd. 17 days of hot shot action. Coming back this year as well, too, of course, is the Hainsmith Caribbean Talented Team.
Just about to. You smell it now? You smell it coming?
I saw it in your face.
I was like, what's up with this? After the Hainsmith team, right?
So they're coming back as well. And one thing is that all activities will be held in the Warner Park Cricket Stadium.
In terms of the Calypso show, Soca Monarch, Panorama.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. That's going to be the new home.
Moving back and forth is very expensive.
Okay.
So we want to make sure that, we spend our money wisely when it comes to Carnival.
Okay.
I know people would like us to spend it willy-nilly, but no.
Okay.
Wisely is the word.
Okay. Right.
Wisely is the word. So yes, folks, come on out for Sugar Mass. For the folks overseas who are listening and watching right now on ZIZ, of course. Sugar Mass is well and truly on. We have more information to come next week. As I said, Children's Carnival information comes out next week. And lots more.
Okay. So this is going to be one of the hubs in terms of disseminating the information.
We'll be here every week.
Wow.
We'll be here every week.
Wow, get your sugar fix.
Yes.
Every week, every Friday.
Well, we're working on the times because some stuff is happening.
Okay. All right.
So we're working on our...
So it might not be every Friday, but every week for sure.
Well, we want it to be the same day. So we're working on the day.
Okay.
Okay. But we'll be here. We'll be in the media, as you say. We'll be here at ZIZ every single week from now until Sugar Mass 52 officially opens.
Nice.
So you guys can tune in.
Nice.
And of course you'll hear the time. In the coming week, of course. Once everything blows over with this concert tomorrow night.
Will you be opening the lines to hear from the people?
Oh, absolutely. Are they calling now?
No, well, we didn't indicate that.
Okay.
You didn't indicate that.
Because they can.
You didn't indicate that this morning, but
absolutely. If they have a question and they want to ask. They can call into these different shows. Because what we're going to do is we're going to have different features, different shows. So it's not going to be me coming on just talking all the time.
Right.
You're going to get information specific to the shows from the chairpersons or members of the subcommittee. And so, yeah.
Well, you open a can of worms, brother. So let's go to the phone line. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, morning.
Good morning.
Jaro?
Yes.
Angie Q.
Yes.
Oh, I know this voice.
Sounding good. Everything sounding order and in place. Just get me tickets in me well up and left them to the gate. That I don't have to disturb you again.
Okay.
Nice.
Good. Beulah, thank you very much. We appreciate your support always.
We all are in it together.
Yes, we
are one another.
I know, but the young people would say all in with your crew. For Sugar Mass 52. But it's the same thing you're saying. That's all right. All right, Beulah, take care. Appreciate your call. Appreciate your support. All right.
Hey, good morning. You're live.
Yes, good morning. Go show you a monarch. But the toilet them up there by the park, they want paint up and clean up road. And the park one a little outlook with a little paint front of it.
Okay.
Then
you're talking about the stadium?
People from overseas to come, we want to think it look good. We small, but we talawa.
You're talking about this the stadium or the Carnival Village?
The Carnival Village.
Okay, well, all the shows are going to be in the stadium this year.
Yeah, but I want a little outlook with a little paint.
Got you.
Yeah, downstairs, in bathroom, then they want clean up and everything.
I'm going to come look for you for a donation for the paint.
You could sponsor. You could go and ask Hasford and Tennessee and all them over to sponsor.
All right,
no,
this is my neighbor. This is my neighbor down boys. I know where she lives.
Oh, that's what you're teasing us. When I asked her for a sponsor.
Of course. And so if we have any potential sponsors out there, just give us a call at the Carnival office, 466-0058 or 0057. Or you can email us at info@skncarnival.com. Just make sure you can,
Got you, brother. Saying good morning to you. You're live and lively.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Thank God I went back in this water from yesterday. I was out at the water.
What story?
You don't dare to feel like a fish out of water.
What story this now?
So I went back in the water. Went back in the water from yesterday, man.
What story this? What story this?
All I get yesterday makes me...
We on sugar fix, eh?
Listen.
We on sugar fix.
Barak.
Yes.
I want to see the bang you off. I want to see the fish, it have fun. And don't. I want to see the bang you hear about it. Make sure you fix the barbecue, otherwise, let me tell you what me and Beulah are going to do. We're going to wait until the national anthem singing. We ain't got no foot, but we're going to jump the wall. The police ain't going to carry run after us. Whenever the national anthem singing, we're going to jump the wall every time and we're going to come in.
Okay.
Right? We ain't going to do that. We got people who are going to take care of us.
I want to see how you come in with my camera. To see how
you're talking about October. This is September still. In September, people let it go off in peace. October gonna come, you're nasty, is the 10th to the 13th. What is wrong with you about the 13th and something? Wait, give them the time. Take your time, Killan. You don't come. Just wait till Sunday come, you don't come.
All right, Lulu.
Good program.
Thank
good
you.
information for everybody. And keep up the good work.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Okay, bye-bye.
Yes, enjoy the water.
Bali, do you want to talk a little about?
I don't know what it was.
I can't. I'm in good books right now, but
okay.
For those of you who have questions, any question as it relates to what Monarch shared this morning, or even concern as it relates to Sugar Mass 52 that you would like to address right now, so that they can either implement it, rectify it, or consider it.
Well, we're always listening.
Yeah.
We're always listening. So, if you, have anything that you, as I said, you can, reach us at 466-0058, 466-0057, or info@skncarnival.com.
Nice.
You can reach us there, and we'll be back next week, so you'll hear. I don't know who will be here, but we'll figure it out. More than likely, we'll be doing something with the Children's Carnival. So look out for that. So all the parents, who want their children to look swanky, swanky now.
I ain't gonna help you, bro. I'll take this call. Good morning, you're live.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm live?
Yes, you are.
No, you could please take me off.
Okay, hold on, please. All right, go ahead, Monarch.
Yeah, so just kind of recapping everything that we talked about this morning, of course.
And to the caller online, I'm going to get to you as soon as Monarch finish wrapped up.
Yeah,
wrapping up.
Meeting of Calypso tomorrow, 1:30, downstairs the Carnival office. Of course, our chairperson Abanati will be here. And we're doing our workshops, of course, Calypso Soca Steel Band, and one other workshop that we're doing as well. Our judging this year goes digital. No more writing on papers. And for now, I want to say thanks to the NIA, Nevis Island Assembly, IT department, for assisting us with that. True collaboration.
Federation thing.
Yes. That's what it is, a national carnival. Thanks, of course, to Republic Bank for coming back on board and doubling their sponsorship. We definitely appreciate them as well, and wish them all the best. Of course, they, just had a big CPL that just finished. They do kiddie cricket as well, 5 for Fun cricket. So they're doing a lot of work in the community, and we definitely appreciate them for coming back on board for Carnival. Soca artists, look out for another meeting coming up where we can finalize the policy document, and you can sign off on it. Calypsonians will sign off on theirs tomorrow. Look out for more developmental sessions from the pageant, Miss St. Kitts Nevis pageant contestants or ambassadors. The next event, of course, will be the session indicating who each girl would be sponsored by. I think we've done enough. So again, thanks to ZIZ for allowing us this time. And we'll settle on a good time and a good day.
All right, brother. Looking forward.
Thank you, GQ.
Looking forward to sharing the information, and thank you for being here once again, Monarch.
Appreciate it.
Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being a part of Sugar Fix.
Calling all Sugar Mass lovers. The best Carnival experience is coming your way from December 15, 2023 to January 2nd, 2024. Mark your calendars, save the dates, and start making plans for the ultimate celebration of pure Caribbean vibes. Follow our social media at SKN Carnival or our website at skncarnival.com to keep updated.
block.